How's it going, everyone? In the last few days, we did $3,300 selling digital products and PDFs. Here is my Stripe up to now, April 19th. Let's refresh. As you can see, looking great. So, in today's video, I found a store that's making really good money, and you can compete as well using AI. So, before I show you the actual products being sold, the store has made $80,000 with an average price of $17. And that's PDFs and art. And they still, even after making 80,000, they still average 3,200 a month. And what they sell is Mardi Gras themed animals. So this is one. It's a crocodile in a Mardi Gras themed outfit, and it's selling as a art file that you can physically buy and as a digital file. And the list goes on. They have a cheetah in a Mardi Gras outfit, and their whole store is just a bunch of different animals in this Mardi Gras styled design. So what I did, and I told ChatGPT, I'm like, I want to sell this in my own version without copying them. So here's what I did. I screenshotted it just for reference, nothing with copyright. And I said, this is my competitor selling digital prints on Etsy. I said, they sell Mardi Gras themed animals. Help me compete in a unique, copyright free way. Make me a crocodile portrait in a burlesque outfit, because if Mardi Gras is working, I can easily compete and be the burlesque animal art store. So in seconds, I mean, look at this. Just after describing this information, the AI now gave me a burlesque crocodile. Someone would buy this and put it in their bathroom. It's a great bathroom print. So before I proceed, I said, can you confirm the image you generated is copyright free? And they said they can confirm that it is copyright free and safe for commercial use. And it was entirely created from the prompt and them. They take full responsibility, and it's free to be distributed, modified, and used as a digital or physical print. And then after that, I said, because now you can sell it physically, but also if you want to sell it digitally, you want to have multiple sizes for the customer. I said, please provide the image you generated in the following sizes: 4x6, 5x7, 8x12, 10x15, 12x18, 16x20. So I want to give the customer a lot of options. This is for customers that want to buy it themselves and print it out themselves. And in seconds, I now have all these download files, which I can individually download, put them into a folder, and give it to the customer. So that's done. Now I want to explain to you what your options are with this business. So you have two options when you do this AI business. You could either sell them as, like I said, a raw file in a PDF, all digital, and it sells for $2 to $7 and passively. And the way it works is you're going to have a thank you message in a Google Doc, which I'll explain shortly, as you're selling the PDF, and inside the PDF is the instructions and the raw file. So all these files are going to be in a Google Drive, so the customer can get that by downloading the PDF. The PDF is like an instruction pamphlet with all the files they're buying, right? So just imagine it like this: you're selling PDFs, and it's like a gift. Inside is the images for the customer, right? And here for this Google document, what's becoming the PDF, because you're going to export it as a PDF. I'm going to show you. We use a Google Doc, and you can have like a design at the top, like thank you for your order, because after the customer pays, they're going to get this file. You can literally export it, as you see here, as a PDF. So the customer pays, they open this PDF, they see this. This is a Google Drive that will link to all the files that ChatGPT made for you. So those PNG files, they're going to be in this drive. Now, for all this, you're going to go back on ChatGPT and you're going to say, create a thank you message for my Etsy digital product when customers buy, guiding them how to download their files and leave a 5-star review. So when you put this into ChatGPT, so when you make this, it should be this, don't put this, just this. This is what ChatGPT made me. So the subject, thank you for your purchase, download help, dear customer's name. Thank you so much for supporting my art. I appreciate your purchase. And then you guide them, right? They go to their purchases, download files, leave a review. You offer customer support. If they have any issues, they can contact you on the website. And then you put your name and your shop name. So this is pretty much your PDF. You download this, make sure your files are linked, and you sell it to the customer. If you're still with me, if you don't, you can comment down below. Now, once this is done, you upload it on Etsy, and then you're going to want to have a title that has good keywords, right? So like if you're selling a cheetah, you want to describe what you're selling, then you want to space it out and then put in-demand keywords that are SEO ranked. Wall art, girly home decor, funny bedroom wall art is a good one. It's a good housewarming gift. Edgy art, right? And we do this by using the eRank tool. You can get a free trial, it costs you nothing. And basically, with eRank, you can see how much searches people look for per keyword every single month in the USA, and the amount of clicks and the CTR. And the ones that are good, you add those to your title. Once that's done, you want to also make sure that the category you're using, if you're selling digital prints like this, you want to select the category of digital prints, which is under art and collectibles under prints. And then for your description, if you're selling a digital file first, and what I mean by is if you're going this route where you're selling the PDF like that, you want to make sure that you're telling them that you can instantly download it and give it to the customer. You can then you can mention that when they buy, there's a guide how to print it out. Find more wall art here. You can link your store for other listings you posted. And if they have any questions or need a custom size, they can contact you, because if someone has a question like they want a new size made, you can literally just go here and ChatGPT will make it for you. Imagine ChatGPT as your artistic assistant. And once that's done, before you press publish, there's a tags section. Make sure you add 13 tags, just keywords in broad format that relate to what you're selling. So art, digital prints, decor, cute. If you need help for that, you can just go to your titles, and whatever you put in here from this, you can just put it in your tags. So now that you know the two options, now we'll talk more about the business and questions. In a nutshell, this business is best described by this quote by Sir Henry Royce, where you take the best that exists and you make it better, and if it doesn't exist, you design it. Besides that, to succeed in this business, you just need to be consistent and post a lot and have a good thumbnail, right? So if we look at these, their thumbnails are these mock-ups, right? Showing you what it would look like in someone's kitchen, what it would look like in someone's bathroom. I mean, even here, look, I can say I'm selling this crocodile, take the image you generated and put it in a grand living room as a mock-up for my Etsy thumbnails. Let's see what it makes. So while this loads, let me keep talking here. So in a nutshell, consumers just buy what they like. They don't care that it was made by AI. It's that buyer instinct. They see something pretty, they want it in their house, they buy it. It's the same buyer instinct when someone's in the mall shopping. They go to a clothing store, they don't care that it comes from China. They're buying what they like. It's that buyer instinct. That's your friend. You're probably wondering, is this saturated? Well, look, the digital product market size is going to be worth 26 trillion by 2034, right? We're talking about education, entertainment, and various digital goods like templates and art, right? Still downloading. And then you're also wondering on Etsy, how big is it? We're talking about almost 100 million active buyers every single month. And it's only getting bigger. Not to mention 400 million people visit the site every month. Second biggest marketplace behind Amazon. A lot of room to make money. Then you're also wondering, if we go this route where you're just selling PDFs and digital files, AI images get printed out by the customer, you would think, is there actually a market for people that want to just buy it and do all the work themselves? Yes. That market is called the printable market, and it's estimated to reach 87 billion by 2030. So there's a lot of room there. Also, if you're wondering, can anyone do this? Yes, all walks of life can do this. I was literally a bagger at a grocery store. I'm showing you the results. My entire channel is me documenting every week how much I make, and it shows you what's possible in this business, right? Now, before I end this video, I want to just show you, like, look at this. This is stunning. This is an amazing mock-up I can use for my thumbnail. Now, also, you're also wondering, like, I said it was red here, and it turned out like this. I can just say, redo this and make the crocodile outfit red, not purple. Sometimes when you ask it to do more and more generations, it can make mistakes. So you would have to remind it to do it correctly. So let me just show you what that looks like before I end off this video. What I recommend also for your competitors, any animal you want, this ChatGPT makes a chat. So the AI for this specific chat is now very knowledgeable on what you're doing. So the more art you make it, the more art you tell it to create, it becomes smarter and smarter. What you should never do up here, never press new chat. Just keep one chat open, label it so you know, and only work within this chat. And that way the AI will be smarter and smarter. Also, what I recommend too, if you want to have more control, you could just find mockups like this on the Canva website. But if you want to have like an all in one suite, I would just recommend doing everything on ChatGPT. Just waiting here. You can skip ahead until this is generated. I'm just waiting. I'm not going to cut it out. Oh, yeah. And for those wondering, the proof, like this store and these silly art pieces, they're selling every day. As you can see, every day someone's leaving reviews. So there's definitely a market. So, yeah, as you can see, it's making some mistakes, but what you have to do, like when you tell it to make something, it makes it right. But when you ask it to put it into mockups, it doesn't get as smart. But to be honest with you, what I recommend also, this is the closest thing to this. You can just use this just to show the customer what it looks like. But the best way to do this is just make this, download it, and just drag this into this using Canva, and you'll be good to go. But regardless, the customer just wants to see what it looks like, and you're good to go. And they'll buy what you're displaying, which is this. So I hope this video was informative, and I'll see you in the next one.